Me giving
So
Tyler
remember
Perry
before I
his
said I
flowers,
had a friend
kinda.
and me and her made a bet that she would watch the terrible Netflix Pop the Balloon and I would watch Beauty and the Black. So I met with her at lunch today when we worked together. Yes, I have a job, shocker. Right? And we were talking, of course, about Tyler Perry and me how I was able to finish it because she didn't even finish Beauty and the Black, but I did. And I was explaining to her I had a lot of fun making TikToks about Beauty and the Black. One because it's so bad it's funny, but also it kind of helped me build my confidence with watching myself record and hearing myself talk or hearing my own voice. People don't talk about enough. So I said I will take this time to actually say nice things about Tyler Perry. You won't hear this often from me, but I thought it'd be a good opportunity. First off, I want to say I do not hate Tyler Perry. He is fun to make fun of, but I seriously do respect him. Anyone that can turn this into what he to having his own studio and acquiring $1 billion, there's you have no choice but to respect that. And he's a creative and employs black people, and that's great. So as far as his bodies of work, there's no particular order of stuff that I like, but I will say his best movie is probably A Family That Prays. A Family That Prays is really, really simple movie. If you haven't seen it, it's good. It's not great. I feel like if someone else besides Tyler Perry would do it, it would be a masterpiece. Honorary that it was really supposed to be a normal Tyler Perry movie, but when you have people like Alfred Woodard, Kathy Bates, Sanaa Lathan, Rockman Dunbar, Taraji. There's no way to get that much talent in one film and it be bad. It's really hard. It's been done. There's an all star. There's a few all star cast movies that are really bad, but I feel like they just took that movie and made it its own. I really don't have anything bad to say about Family That Prays. It's a really solid movie. It's pretty wholesome and it kind of shows how black and white people really can be friends as long as there's no microaggression and they genuinely enjoy each other's company. Next is a classic of Diary of a Bad Black Woman. Now, I'm going to say this about A Diary of a Bad Black Woman. That kind of underscores a lot of Tyler Perry isms, and that's where all the Tyler Perry isms started. I will say I think he did this movie well because it's his first movie after the plays, and a lot of his better stuff does come from the plays. And I think he also had a lot to prove with this movie. What this movie underscores, and we later see down the line, is that there are two types of women in Tyler Perry world. There is the dummy and so we'll say the mean lady. There's the dummy and the mean lady, and there's never any distinction between the two of them. Tyler Perry has this obsession with kind of transforming his main character from the dummy to the mean lady. One, the dummy is never books dumb. She's always street dumb. She's normally a lawyer, a housewife, something simple. And most movies kind of transform her into the mean lady and her trying to contextualize that with her morality. Tyler Perry only does this good in Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Watching Kimberly Elise torture her husband basically is probably one of the best things I've seen on a Tyler Perry film. It's a simple movie. It has Medea, but it also kind of shows how Tyler Perry was very intentional about not making his movies about Medea. So, and Kimberly Elise, you got Kimberly Elise and Shamar Moore. It's a good movie. It's better than some of the stuff. Next we got hold on, I have to make a list. Acrimony. I so Acrimony is Tyler Perry bad, but I feel like Acrimony is the one movie where he had an original thought. Granted, it still has the mean lady and the dummy, but it kind of gives more depth to the dummy and why she really isn't dumb. She's trying to just do the right thing by a man, which is, and it has a lot more depth than a normal Tyler Perry movie. It actually also tackles some really interesting thoughts. Where does anger come from? Where does it justify to be angry? How is it that women can lose their years and they have nothing left and they can just do women wrong and go about their life? No amount of money would have ever made Taraji P. Henson's character whole because she can't get those years back. But her husband could and did and moved on. That's a really good things to explore. The problem is it's Tyler Perry, so we got what we got. Tyler Perry Homecoming. So this was the first Tyler Perry movie where I literally laughed unironically. Like I could not control myself. Watching him as Medea say, Archie and cuss out Rosa Parks from the bus. That is classic Tyler Perry play good. I really wish he'd make more movies like that because that movie was really funny, and that kind of made my shift from really hating Tyler Perry because I did hate him in my 20s to just being like, you know what, this is just good. This is a good time. And last, of course, is Beauty and the Black. I've laughed so I can't. I don't have the time to talk about how that movie is probably Tyler Perry's best. It's so bad, it's good bodies of work. So, my compliments of Tyler Perry stop